Hey everyone, it's Monica with KydzLydz for my journey to a happier, healthier me. On Thursday, December 29th, the day before Marina comes home. I'm so excited.
Hi, everybody.
This is the second attempt because during the first attempt, I was showing you guys something. These sweet and sour chips that I bought for us today. And I ate one and I almost choked to death. And I coughed for a good 3 minutes straight, so I had to re-record. So, yeah, second attempt. All right, so I wanted to. Oh yeah, it's Monica with KydzLydz, and this is my journey to a happier, healthier me. I think I might have said that, but I'm not really sure. Anyway, so remember I was telling you about the Jones soda? I'm gonna do it now before I forget. So I got another Jones soda today, and on my lid it says. Wait, oh, it's upside down. Cherish. Uh, yeah, I can't read it. Oh, darn it. It's so cute. Cherished home and family are a special treasure. Isn't that cute? Like, I just think that's so adorable. So, yeah, I just wanted to share that with you because I think that's a really positive thing that they have that on the bottom of the lids for the pop. So, I have been working the last 2 days at my placement, which is Muppets, and I told you guys how much I love this place, okay? Well, tomorrow's my last day until January because my second placement is actually with them, and I am so happy because if tomorrow was my last day, I would probably cry. Like, I just love these kids so much. Today I did 7 to 3, and usually I do 10 to 6, but today I did 7 to 3. So I left before most of the kids left, and it was so cute. When I was leaving, the one little boy who used to call me mommy and daddy, but now can actually say my name, so calls me Monica, was like, "You didn't hug me, bye." And I'm like, "Oh, I'm so sorry." And I like hugged him, and then like all the kids came over and they were hugging me. I just love it there. It's so fun. And yesterday and today, we made homemade bread with the kids. So much fun. I'm telling you, they love it. I brought in the ingredients and then we just mixed it there. They each took turns mixing the bowl and they poured in the ingredients together. And then I gave them all a blob of dough each and they kneaded it and they put it in the little cupcake liners. And so each one of them made themselves a little bread bun, basically. But it's so much fun. So we did it yesterday and they loved it so much that we did it again today. So that was extremely cool. Um, and yeah, I'm just having so much fun there. Like, I really, really do hope that they end up keeping me. Sorry, chip still. Let me take a drink. So, um, basically, for the last 2 days, I've kind of had the same thing for food. For breakfast and lunch, anyway. Sorry, now, of course, I have a frog in my throat. I had my cornflakes with almond milk for breakfast. And now I'm only using brown sugar on it. And I bought myself cane sugar. I actually did go and purchase it, and it wasn't that bad. It was only 5 something for the bag. And it's organic, too, so that was really cool. Um, but let me see. Yesterday night I had, or no, sorry, for lunches both days, I had Chinese fried rice. I just get it made without eggs or anything else. So it's just vegetables and rice basically. And I tell them to not put any eggs, and they only use oil, so there's no worry about any oyster sauce or anything. Because when I asked him, he was like, "We don't put oyster sauce in fried rice." I'm like, "Okay, just making sure." So and then I had a spring roll yesterday, but today I just had rice. So, for dinner tonight, I had samosas. They were delicious. 2 little pea and potato samosas. If you never had a samosa, I highly, highly recommend them. They are so delicious. And I just have it with a little bit of plum sauce. And then I had some of the chips that I almost choked on. and I had a Jones root beer. So that was my dinner. And it's 7:53 now, and Kevin is actually making some soup in the crock pot, but something's wrong with our crock pot, and it's not working properly, so that's not okay. We're gonna have to get a new crock pot. And this one is I'm pretty sure it's a 6-quart. So if we do invest in one, we're gonna get a bigger one. I'm kind of excited about that because I'm like a crock pot freak. So I can't wait for that.
Crock potter.
I am a crock potter. So.
Or a crack potter.
All right, now I wanted to have a gripe session. My daughter's phone, I've told you guys about this, I believe anyway, used to be with Public Mobile. Okay, they're at our local Money Mart. And they have the greatest deals on phones. Don't get me wrong. The phone itself is, oh my gosh. Kevin, come show your face. This is what I woke up to this morning. No. Okay, fine. I have to do it again.
Okay, fine. I'll do it.
This is what I woke up to this morning, guys. Laying next to me in bed. And if you could, I died laughing. Like, honestly, I almost fell off the bed laughing so hard.
Okay. So, I'm sick, as you can hear. And I didn't want to drip. I didn't want to leak all over the pillows. And
which
the bed,
I much appreciate.
Yeah.
Because it's
so
disgusting.
Anyway, so I must have changed them like 3 or 4 times last night. But yes, I slept with balls of Kleenex up my nose. And she woke me up this morning laughing at me. And I did not appreciate it.
Picture this. You're here. And you turn over and you see that in your face. Would you not crack up laughing? So this was me in bed.
Bye, everybody.
He took tonight off work because he's so sick. Like, it's horrible. I was sick for like 4 or 5 days, really bad, during the Christmas season, and still did all the Christmas stuff with everybody. But as you guys know from my nasally videos, okay, wait, I have to tell you. I have bubble wrap. And the reason why I can't show you is because it's wrapped around the arm of my new chair. See back on that chair? See it? See it? Mm-hmm. Yeah, it's so comfortable. Like, that's going to be some of my videos now. I'm just going to be like, hey, everyone, what's up? I'm going to be laying back in my chair, chillaxing. Most comfortable chair I've ever sat in. Should be for $200. But we got it on sale.
Yeah.
So, and the arms are wrapped in bubble wrap. Woohoo! So, let me continue with the Public Mobile story. So, the lady calls me right now on my house phone and asks for Miss Marina Wilson. I'm like, well, she's not here right now. May I ask who's speaking? And she's like, oh, this is Public Mobile. I'm like, well, she's 13. Oh, are you the one responsible for her? I said, yes, I am. Okay, well, this is Public Mobile calling, and we're just calling to see why you've left Public Mobile. And I'm like, because your phone sucks. And she's like, pardon me, ma'am? I'm like, oh, sorry to say it like that, but your phone sucks. She's like, well, okay, would you care to explain that? And I'm like, sure I will. Let me explain to you how my daughter, at 13 years old, the first time we were with you, their phones are pay-as-you-go. And I was late one month. So it was $25 a month, and Marina used to pay half of it because she was babysitting, right? So $12.50 from me, $12.50 from her, and we covered the tax, which was like $3 or something like that. So it was $28 and something with tax. So, and this gave her unlimited text, unlimited calling, and call display. No, call display wasn't included. Sorry, it was just unlimited text and unlimited calling, Canadian. So she could call anywhere in Canada, right? Pretty cool, because my parents live long distance, brothers, and her father lives long distance, so I was like, that's a pretty good deal. Although then he didn't. But anyway. So.
Excellent story, huh?
Yeah, well, they're used to me rambling on. So, great deal. Until, like I said, I was late one day, because you have to pay it, I don't know, on the 1st of the month or something like that. And I was busy. So I went, like, on the 3rd of the month. And she's like, oh, well, you have to pay a $25 reconnection charge plus your $25 a month. And then blah, 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 blah. It was going to be more expensive than purchasing a new phone. Pardon? I'm like, okay, that makes no sense whatsoever, but Marina needed a phone. So I'm like, okay, fine. So what do? I purchase a new phone. With the purchase of the new phone, we got this. A Kyocera. Okay, I'm going to leave this here while I'm talking about this, alright? Because you are going to see this magic phone turn on and off non-stop. It's a little possessed. See? Off, on. This is what this phone does. So, she has this phone for a couple of months. And this starts happening. You cannot charge the phone. You cannot talk on the phone. You cannot text the phone. Or text on the phone, because as you can see, it turns on and off non-stop. So, we bring it down to public mobile. It is now, I'd say maybe 2 to 3 months old. Not like we've had it for a long time. It has not been dropped. The phone is in perfect condition. There is nothing wrong with this phone except the fact that it turns on and off constantly, non-stop. So I go with my receipt and this phone to the public mobile kiosk, and I explain to the gentleman what's going on, and he says, oh, I will gladly return it with the box. I'm like, excuse me? Why would I have the box 2 to 3 months later? Excuse you.
Sorry.
Sorry, ma'am, but that's our contract, and that's what you signed, and that's all I can help you with. And I'm like, so you're telling me that you're not going to give me a new phone? He's like, no. And I'm like, all right, you suck. And I walked out of the store.
Did you actually say that?
Oh, yes. I said that. So, this ridiculous piece of phone was still here for some godforsaken reason, because I'm weird like that and don't throw things out. It has come to good use for once in my life. The lady calls me back tonight, like I said, asking to speak to Miss Marina Wilson, and I explained to her, as I did, that I'm her mother. So she continues to speak with me. So they have now reconnected this crazy arse phone for $0 and given her unlimited text and calling within Canada, but calling within the US as well, and texting between Canada, US, and international. I think the calling might not be the US for the whole time, maybe just 1 month. Anyway,
Something to look at.
not like she needs to be worried about US calling, but the Canada calling is pretty darn cool. So now she can call her father on this phone, who lives long distance, my parents, blah, 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 cousins and family that live long distance without us having to worry about paying, which on this phone we have to pay, which is with Virgin Mobile. We won't go into that one. So she also gets call display, I think I said that, and voicemail free for the first month. Now this plan is regular $24 a month, but for the first month we're getting it free. Okay, so they completely upped her plan and are charging us, even though it's only $1 less, but it's still less. And she also gets call display, which would have been $5 more on her other phone plan. Perfect. First month free. Loving it. The lady listening to me talk and saying, this phone just incessantly turns on and off. There's nothing I can do about it. Okay, so when it turns on, dial 611. No, I can't dial on it. Okay, but when it turns on, dial star 228. No, I can't dial on it. Okay, let me go and speak to a manager. All right. I've written it on her plan that that's what happens, on her, whatever you call it, account, sorry. And the manager says, when it turns on, just dial 611 really quick. No, you don't understand. The phone does this, on, off, on, off. This is what I'm saying to her. She's like, okay, but just dial it really quickly. Okay, pop the battery out and see what happens. That's what they did when we took it down to public mobile the first time that they attempted to fix it, and it did nothing. They tried to reboot the phone. I think I do know about that. I've only had a phone for 15 years. Anyway, longer than that, but it's okay. And it was so frustrating that she wouldn't listen to me. Finally, I was just like, okay, Are there any catches to this? No, ma'am. There are no catches. There's no contract. If you decide to just not have the phone plan at all, you just don't do anything with it. Okay, then. So this crazy phone is now signed up for free phone access for the next 30 days, which it might not work because now we have to bring it down and they're supposed to fix it for free. If anybody has ever brought their phone in to get fixed, you will know that it is like waking up from a nightmare that never ends. You never get it back, and it's never the proper way. So her 30 days free will probably be over before we even hear back that the phone isn't going to be coming back for another 2 months because it has to be sent to wherever Kyoceras are made. Let's check that out. I don't want to say it's made somewhere and then be, rude by saying it. Okay, it doesn't say, which is a good thing. So, not that I didn't say anything. So this is just Kyocera Wireless Corporation. So, it's a little frustrating. And I just thought that I would share that with you. So you've listened to me rant and rave now for about, 12 minutes of this 16-minute vlog tonight. All about a crazy phone. That's my day for today. Well, that was my evening. Because the lady wouldn't listen. So if I do go down to Public Mobile, whenever I have time, seeing as tomorrow Marina comes home, Saturday is our Christmas day, and Sunday we leave to go to the cottage, I don't know when I'm going to do it. But anyway, I'll have to manage it somehow. I will let them know that they can watch this vlog to hear me complain about them incessantly, just like the phone turning on and off, for about 15 minutes straight now. So, that's all I have to say, and I'm sorry that if you have watched this whole thing and been like, what is this about?
Did you talk about your food?
Yeah, I did. That was the first couple of minutes.
Okay.
And then I went on a rant. Alright. Well, good news. I came home from work and had a beautiful nap. It was lovely. So, I will be here tomorrow, I hope. And Marina will be too. Isn't that exciting? So I don't know when we'll film because they're coming for dinner tomorrow. I'm going to make something special. And that'll be interesting. So they're coming for 6. We should be finished dinner by about 7:30 or 8. And then hopefully we'll be able to record after that. So we will see you tomorrow evening. I love you guys. Share a piece of your heart with everybody you see. Share a smile. Bye. 18 minutes in. 12.